Hello and welcome back to BattleTech Extended with the Crimson Raiders. Off screen I went ahead and did the last remaining one skull mission, and while it was not too eventful, there was one thing of notice, and one of our Vindicators got a little bit damaged in the back. I already repaired it. The reason why that happens was that there were some really powerful vehicles that I didn't see in the base game, with quite a couple of SRM 6s equipped. So, and they just shoot him in the back, and yeah. So that was something that happened, very much to my surprise, in a one skull mission. So it seems like the vehicles are much more powerful in this mod pack than they are in the vanilla game. Anyway, I don't think we should waste too much time, so we shall go in today's first mission, which I believe we should do this one. We do have a couple of other interesting missions. I'm not sure we are ready for those yet, but maybe we will take a crack at them. I guess we'll first see how this one goes. It's a battle tundra, so we shouldn't have any issues with heat. I've already read the description, and the interesting thing is apparently we are not fighting the enemies alone, because our forces aren't up to the task of engaging that many enemies at once. We'd like you to send a lance to accompany our own team. The two of you can then engage the enemy together and negate their numerical advantage. I don't think I've ever played a mission of this sort, so I guess there will be two lances. One of us and one of the Magistracy of Canopus. Anyway, also what I wanted to show, or like what I had a look off screen, was this reputation screen. So apparently those are all the factions that are involved, and we are currently doing missions for the Magistracy of Canopus, so we are slightly getting a little bit of reputation with those. The Pirates doesn't seem to like us, so are most of the others. But anyway, yeah, let's just jump straight into the mission and see. Now, I think we should go for a little bit more salvage on this one, since we are expected to encounter a lot of enemy forces. There may be some opportunities to get some good salvage. Maybe we should go for max, actually. Well, those 300k additionally are quite tempting, to be honest. Let's do it like this, because we don't want to go too far into the minus. And let's get us our proper fighters in now. Spectre, you shall go into your Vindicator. Yes, this is the correct one. Glitch, you will be in the Vindicator as well. I believe Behemoth is in... Well, we should not bring the Spider, but instead we should bring the Shadowhawk. So we'll put Behemoth into the Shadowhawk. So she will get proficiency with the Shadowhawk, which is excellent. Now, who do we want to bring for the Centurion? Maybe we actually want to get Decker, because the Centurion is a close range mech, and we can use sensor locking early on until we are in range. I guess that should be good, hopefully. And yeah, drop cost 107k, which is fine. We should still make a profit of 300,000, which yeah, that's decent enough, and hopefully we'll get a lot of salvage out of it with very little mech damage. Now, if the last mission has taught me something, is that we should focus the vehicles much more. We need to get them out ASAP, at least those which have good weaponry attached to them. So I'll keep an eye out for those. We'll see whether we are mostly up against enemy mechs, or whether there are any vehicles amongst them. And I'm also interested interested about this second lens that we have. Can we control it ourselves? Will it be controlled by the AI? I guess we'll find out. Hopefully I can control it, because the AI sometimes doesn't like to cooperate as the way I would like them to. But I don't think there is a choice. Probably either we can do it or we can't. Loading screen, come on, what's going on? Jesus. Sometimes it really loads a long time. Sometimes it goes quite fast. Maybe it's because I've added the additional expansions that it takes longer. But I don't recall the last mission taking that long to load. Anyway. Oh, we aren't even in the mission yet. It was just like, I don't know why it needs 2 loading screens. It needs a loading screen for a loading screen? That doesn't seem quite right. Maybe it has to load the mods first and then load the game, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, this is, seems to be a straight up battle, so we will just destroy everything that we will see. Agamemnon, alright, Alpha Lens. Task Force is up ahead. Our intel puts them somewhere in this area. Once we've cleared the enemy lenses, regroup at this location for extraction. Oh right, listen mercenaries, do us all a favor and stay out of the way. Let the professionals work. Well, I'm really curious to see whether you can actually put some weight behind those words. I'm not yet convinced, to be honest. Is this guy for real, boss? Shit, I say let them take all the enemy's fire. Less overtime hours for my crew. I totally agree with you, Yang, on there. Just stick near them and keep them alive, Commander. Doesn't matter who gets the kills, as long as these professionals make it back more or less intact. Oh, we have to protect them. Alright. Well, that's a shame. This is Argo Actual Canopian Lens. Will cover your advance, and that won't be necessary, Argo. We've got this. Just put and keep out of our fields of fire. I really like this profile pic. I hope maybe we can actually get someone from another lands as one of our mech warriors. Understood, Agamemnon. We are under contract too. Then you can lift off and collect your payments. Agamemnon out. He is actually doing his historical or maybe semi-historical counterpart justice from the Homer's Ilias poems. There's a 20-ton mech. Interesting. Is this new that we see the tons? I don't recall that we seen that previously. I mean, the 20-ton mech shouldn't be too dangerous. What do they have? They have a trebuchet, which is a medium mech. We don't see the tonnage, unfortunately. But it's equipped with 2 LRM-15s. I didn't even knew that's a thing. Well, it's very interesting. Maybe if they... Well, 1 must survive and evoc, 4 remaining. Okay, so only 1 of them must survive. We have a Ossel, which is a heavy. Interesting. What if the enemy forces destroy this Ossel? Can we salvage it? Or, well, that's Agamemnon. Maybe he has to survive. That's just a defender. We have a Vulcan and a Hermes too. I mean, those are pretty trash, but the other ones seem to be at least decent mechs. So, at least from what it seems. Anyway, Decker, I guess you'll move ahead. We do have some open field, which is very nice for our long-range weapons. I guess we shall... Can we sensor lock this? No, we can't. Alright, then I guess we'll just brace. And everybody moved to the next stage, strangely enough.
Waiting on you, Commander.
But... well, we won't be able to shoot anything. So just...
Got it. Max speed,
move as fast as you can, and then we will see how things go. I don't expect the enemy to come in range to actually fire at us, so it should be fine, hopefully. And I'll probably fire at those guys first anyway, since they're a little bit closer. So, the Shadow Hawk. Let's put you over here. You get 5 evasion pips, which is very nice. What? Okay, so now they are moving and shooting. So we have a Locust and 3 other mechs. Not too concerning about those. Well, apparently they don't have the best accuracy either, which is fine by me. I think we will have to play this a little bit smart and just let them actually take most of the enemy fire. Oh, they have an Ostsol as well. Interesting. I would like to get my hands on it, actually. As it seems to be a heavy mech. So, what are you guys doing? This guy shouldn't stay here in the open. I don't think that's a good idea. So at least they return some fire. Well, those are the LRM-15s, I believe, at work. I would also like to get my hands on those. So, we shall see. Okay, you take a lot of hits, actually. So, now the Hermes is on... is on the turn. Okay, there are, it seems to be 5 enemy mechs and our 4 plus the 4 of them, of our companions, which, well, apparently this also gets annihilated pretty quickly, which I guess is fine. If I'm not sure whether the Agamemnon needs to survive or whether it can be any one of them. And we still aren't able to sensor lock this guy. Right? I mean, I guess we will see. I can sensor lock it. Okay. Can I sensor lock one of the other ones? Let's quickly check. We probably can sensor lock on the Ostsol. Let's see what it has. Okay, it has a lot of lasers. 2 large lasers, which are definitely a threat. So maybe... I'm not sure whether we can get line of sight on this guy. So maybe we should sensor lock him. Yeah, just do that.
I've got a sensor lock.
For now. So there is a Griffin shooting at our friendly Ostsol. And some more fire. Well, he got his evasion pips drained pretty quickly. So there is a Griffin which has an LRM-10 and a PPC. Well, that's dangerous as well. Not really liking...
I hear ya.
Okay, so we at least can fire on this thing. What are the odds? I mean, the LRM-10s are not too bad, actually. So yeah, I would say... Well, we only get 2 evasion pips, but maybe we can do a jump. For example, around this way. So we get 4 evasion. That probably wouldn't be the worst idea. We are in a tundra biome, so we shouldn't have too much issues with... Well, we do have some issues with heat, but I guess it's fine. Just fire. So the PPC hit. Excellent. And the mech is unsteady. What do Okay, there is the locust moving on. Yeah, this guy is really not playing very well. So, more LRMs incoming. So now, this thing has actually a broken arm. I would like to get the feats, if possible. So we may be able to get some more salvage out of it. Now, what about you? You will be only able to fire the large laser, I assume. So let's have you go over here. And you should not increase heat in any way. So let's just fire the large laser. Well, that was a hit on the leg, I believe. Which is... yeah, that was a hit on the leg. I mean, the leg is quite sturdy, but hopefully we can crack through it. So what do you have? You have an AC5 at least. You shall be able to shoot at this guy. At least with the AC5, if nothing else. So let's just do that. Well, that was an unfortunate miss. So what are our friends doing? Guys, just what is he? Dude, just shoot. Don't just shoot at something. Just Jesus, he just did absolutely nothing. Alright, I assume that was a PPC hit. Well, this mission can go south pretty quickly, actually. We have to be really careful about this. I'm really not happy on what our fellows are doing. I mean, they at least take care of the locust, I guess, but it's not like the locust is the biggest threat. So there is another 55-ton mech. What are you guys doing? Are you serious about all this? I mean, we do have some line of sight. So maybe we can do another sensor lock? I'm not sure. Well, he's in the forest. I'm not sure whether this is actually the best thing we can do. Let's just do it anyway.
Sensors locked on.
Well, at least I believe that was another lag hit. Maybe? So there's the Griffin. Shooting some LRMs and the PPC. No? Well, there was one PPC from someone around here. I don't think this is all the mechs there are. There are probably more. And I don't like that we really don't have any cover at all, pretty much. So we need to be really careful. We need to be really careful about this. I mean, I would like to... I think it's probably a good idea... Well, you're not harmed anyway, so I think we'll go here and try to shoot him in the back. Or in the side, not in the back. So maybe we can shoot the leg away under him. I guess that would be nice. So just try. I believe that was a lag hit as well. So there's a trebuchet from our friends. Okay, that locust is pretty fucked. I mean, he got shot with 2 LRM-15s, so I don't think that comes as a surprise. We also are under a decent amount of heavy fire, so we shall put you over here. I think you need to actually move forward. Maybe you can jump here into the forest. Yeah, I think this is much better. Let's do this. Commander, I'm seeing new contacts, probably the pirate lands. Listen up, people, we've got another lands in the AO, so we'll need to intercept them before they can flank us. I don't think he's listening to our comms at all, Commander. Better go handle that second lance before they do some real damage. Well, I am at the moment mostly concerned with the first lance, to be quite honest. So let's try to shoot at this thing. That wasn't enough, unfortunately. Jesus, well, okay, they shoot at the griffin, not at the locust. Is the locust actually dead? Not sure. So, we have a behemoth left, which may be able to jump over here and absorb the next shot and do some good damage. Well, that wasn't what I wanted, but I mean, probably have to take it. Can you please shoot, for God's sake? Oh, that was really fortunate that those didn't hit. This seems like a deadly mech as well. Wow, they have sensor lock 2 of our mechs? Is that correct? What is this? Okay, so it's... What the hell is this? A heavy warhammer. Holy shit. Look at the weapons this thing has. It has 2 PPCs, a whole bunch of lasers, some SRMs and machine guns. What the fuck? We need to take this thing out ASAP. The problem is it's facing its leg away from us, so I guess we'll have to shoot at the other leg.
Yes, Commander.
Maybe we can actually shoot the AC-20 with very low accuracy. But I guess we'll have to take the chance. It probably hit something.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
So he is panicked. So what is the Vulcan doing? Just missing everything, basically. Okay, now the Griffin is moving forward. Well, I'm really glad that they are actually focusing their fire on the other lands. Well, not entirely, but I mean, it's at least something. So, what about you? Okay, we hit the left torso probably with the AC-20. What about you? What if you turn your right side? Something like this. What is this? This is the Griffin. So maybe we wanna do something like this, and then let's wait a minute with him, and I think we should move into the forest. Don't like that we basically don't get any evasion whatsoever. Well, the odds to hit the Ostsol at least are decent, so I'll guess we will take this one. The problem is that we are in line of sight of everyone else, and I don't like that a single bit. The problem is we are in line of sight wherever we go. So probably the forest is still our best bet. I mean, this mech is pretty much undamaged, so I guess you can take another hit. And yeah, just try to hit something. Those were a lot of hits, but apparently still not enough. Panicked again. How much more do we have to throw at it? I mean, it is a heavy mech, so we should not be surprised that
Commander.
they do take a lot of hits actually. So what if we... Okay, what is that thing? I'm not sure. I don't think I want to be in range of that. So let's move over here. We may actually stay in the forest for the time being and just fire away. Left arm, left torso destroyed.
That hit something good.
Knocked down. Excellent. So that's one mech which should not be able to act in during this turn. You guys, you need to take care of this griffin. I don't think I am able to help you. So now, what if you shoot from here? Still not the best odds, but what if we move a little bit forward? I don't want to get in range of this guy or like go into direct line of sight of him. Also, there is this Warhammer, which I don't like either. But what if we go over here? What are the odds? Those are better odds. I think we should take this one. We would lose the evasion. So I think, well, this is our left arm. So we should position ourselves like this. And shoot it. Please. Please? Central torso destroyed, okay. Anyway, I guess this won't resolve in much salvage for us, but at least it's dead. I guess that's something. Now you go onto the high ground. Oh, Jesus.
Warning. Armor low.
Armor low, yeah, but well, at least... Wait, what did he hit, actually? The armor still seems to be fine. I don't think we have to be concerned yet. Well, you on the other hand are a bit... Oh, he should have hit him, right? I'm actually not sure.
Standing by.
So he has one evasion. I guess we shall fire with you first. Can you do a precision strike? I mean, that's at least decent. I'm not sure whether we should who we should use for the precision strike. I definitely would like to get a precision strike in. Those are also at least decent odds. What about you?
Receiving you.
Can we move you into the forest here? Maybe we should save the precision strike for you. Does anyone has a clear shot here? Not too good. But I guess we shall take this.
Time to die.
PPC missed, unfortunately. But at least we get rid of this, the one evasion pip he had. So guys, you need to take care of this Griffin. Okay, so he is also focusing our lands, which is a little bit of a problem. There is a Shadow Hawk. Also firing on us. We need to get this Vindicator out of the way.
Armor low.
We really need to get this Vindicator out of the way. Spectre? Yeah, I believe you should actually... maybe jump even. I think we have to. We need to move... I want to get out of the range of the Griffin, so... But I also would like to stay in a range to hit him. But there aren't really any good positions to go. We could go over here, but I think this is even more dangerous. This is probably even more dangerous, and the armor is really, really low. We need to get away. Maybe we can... I don't know. Who is still able to act this round? I believe he already acted. No, he is in... He's in 2. So he is still able to act. Which may be a bit of a problem. I mean, we can move over here. But then we will only be able to fire the large laser, which is not ideal either. We could do some vigilance. Stay here and shoot. That may not be the worst idea. But... yeah, let's do that. And... I believe we should still show our left side. So we would do it, yeah, we should stay more or less like this. And we'll fire upon you. Okay, that wasn't worth it, to be honest. That wasn't worth it at all. Can you please hit him properly? So more as LRMs flying.
Warning. Armor low.
Armor is still holding though, which is the one good thing we have going for us. So we need to get the our Centurion forward. Maybe here. And then we can shoot at the Warhammer. The Warhammer is clearly the biggest threat, so I think we should try to get it out as soon as possible. And since the Centurion isn't damaged at all, he should be able to take a hit as well. So you go ahead and fire on this thing. So the AC-20 hit, which is a good thing, or pretty much the one good thing that we have going so far. Okay, you go onto the Centurion, which is fine by me. You catch the stray shot,
Barely hit, Commander.
which should be also okay. Now, what about your damage? You're pretty damaged at the central torso. I think that's where
Yes,
the
Commander.
AC-20 hit. Actually. Now, what about you? You're also pretty undamaged, so... I'm not sure. Do we want to stage here? I feel like we have to move to get evasion. But maybe staying in the forest wouldn't be the worst idea. I definitely don't want to go here since we would be in range of this guy. So maybe we want to actually do something like this. I mean, those are at least decent odds. So I guess we will take it. So just shoot it.
Firing all weapons.
Structure exposed. I believe this is the central torso.
Take that.
Indeed. Take that, you bastard. Okay, so this seems to be a really tough mission because the enemies have, like, those were at least, oh Christ, those were at least 2 heavy mechs.
My armor's getting stripped off.
Yes, I can see that. Yeah, you also have, we have a problem in general. I feel we have a problem in general. Why can you act first? That would be an interesting question to get answered. I don't think we can afford to... I don't think we can afford to just do absolutely nothing. So I think we'll do something like jump over here and just fire away. Maybe a precision strike even. Yeah, let's do it like this. Just precision strike this guy and hit the central torso. PPC crit. Well, that's lovely.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
So there's at least one of the PPCs out of the way. We need to get him down before he can act again in the next phase. So there's the Griffin, which takes a shot at our Shadowhawk. So we will...
I can't take much more of this.
Yeah, I know. But there's not really much I can do at the moment. Do you still...
Took a hard hit there.
Yeah, you took a hard hit. Do you still have... Well, you still have all your armor, so I guess that's the good news. Right?
Waiting for orders.
I guess that is the good news. So, how do we proceed with this thing? With this situation? You should expose your left side, so we probably want to do something like this. I mean, your left leg isn't healthy either, but maybe they will just hit your arm. I guess that's the best thing we can do. Well, the odds are absolutely terrible there. I'm not sure whether we actually want to do this. The odds are really bad. Maybe it's because we are sensor impaired 3 difficulty to all of this unit's attacks until its next activation. So maybe we should just actually like move and brace. So let's just move right here
Lifting off.
and we'll brace for a round. Just to... What are you doing actually? Check shit. Alright. Not too impressive. Okay, that didn't hit too much. The Vindicator is more or less still fine. So I may want to have you jump forward. For example, over here. And then you can actually take a proper shot at this guy.
Time to fly.
That should be fine. And maybe you can also absorb some kind of a hit. Okay, central torso destroyed. Excellent. Good job.
And stay down.
That's another heavy mech out of the equation. Whew. So it should get... we should get a little bit less pressure now. What is this? Whitworth. Which also seems to have heavy firepower available.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Internal damage. Shit. We may have to spend some time repairing our mechs. Well, you have 2 LRM-10s. You're also dangerous. What about the Shadow? The Shadowhawk is not too concerning, actually, if we can keep our distance, that is. So maybe we should... well, do I want to move you out of cover? That's the question. We can go over here. Well, then we are inside of this guy. What is this actually? It's another Griffin with an LRM-10 and a PPC. So I at least would like to stay out of the PPC's range. So what if you move over here? Terrible odds. Absolutely terrible odds. Well, all across the board actually. All across the board. So maybe, well, he has 3 evasion pips as well. How about you move over here? And then maybe we can sensor lock the Griffin? I don't know. It doesn't seem like... It seems like a bad idea to focus the Griffin, since it's the closest mech which is to our allies. So maybe we should actually try and do some tactical retreat so that they focus on our allies again, and maybe we can, I don't know, do something. So I guess we go over here and put a sensor lock on the Shadowhawk.
Moving out.
That's pretty much the best I can see for you at the moment. So, can you please do something productive? You have wasted so much time. What happened here? Improved something? So there's the Griffin. Firing at our Shadowhawk again. Don't do that.
Not much armor left in that location.
Yes, well, you don't have any much armor left in any location. That's the big problem.
Warning. Armor low.
We need to get you out of the way. Like, if nothing else, we really have to. So I want to show the left leg, which should be like this. Yeah, just you move over here and we will probably only fire the large laser anyway, because we will overheat otherwise. I mean, we can't shoot anything other than the large laser, so
Engaging target.
I guess that's what's happening. Vulcan, what are you doing? Are you stupid? Our allies are absolutely worthless. Okay, now the next Vindicator gets shot on, which is fine by me. He still has a decent amount of armor. So there are 4 enemy mechs left and 4 of our mechs. I have you. You are a bitch.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, maybe we should just, like, retreat. Maybe we should just focus on this thing, actually. Or, I mean, we could fire a little bit towards this guy.
Acknowledged.
So we put you over here. And we disable the AC-20, since we don't want to waste ammunition on a 53% shot at this point, I guess. Well, those were some decent hits at least. I think that's acceptable. Can you please shoot? Well, yeah, I'll take that. The Trebuchet seems like a pretty good mech. Honestly. Okay, you got hit hard
What do you wanna do, Commander?
as well. So how about... No, we don't want to move through rough terrain. That's the last thing I want to do, actually. Well, you could jump maybe over here. And we still have a decent shot at a Shadowhawk. Or the Griffin. But we probably shoot at the Shadowhawk first. Since I assume that he is the one which is able to spot our mechs.
Tell me what to do.
Okay, that was a hit. Hermes, can you please shoot? Well, you do. Alright. You take care of this Griffin, please. You have to do something, guys. Okay, so this Shadowhawk definitely needs to move the fuck away. Maybe even, like, do something like this and just shoot the AC-5 with the absolutely terrible odds. We could also move over here. Still have terrible odds. What if we moved over here? Well, those are at least decent odds against this guy. So maybe we should do this. I mean, you should still be able to take a
Copy
hit.
that.
A small one at least. So just fire your AC-5 and
Locking on target.
hopefully hit something. Now, next one, also, please shoot. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. So you're shooting at our friends, which is totally fine. Next we have the Shadowhawk moving. It shoots at our Centurion, which is also fine by me. We would really benefit from one heavy mech. From having one heavy mech. How are the odds? 63. What if we sensor lock the Whitworth? Well, we can't. We can only sensor lock it with you. So if we want to take a shot, we would need to shoot... Well, you can still shoot the Whitworth, technically. So what if we do a... Well, we don't want to do a precision strike if we can't fire the laser. So I guess we'll just take this one. Well, I don't want to lose the evasion either. So maybe we should just jump here. 45, 28. I mean, yeah, let's just use you to remove one evasion, I guess. And you hit. Well, that's even better. You actually managed to hit. Unbelievable. You have sensor locked that guy. Okay, interesting. So he's moving also. Shooting at him, which is fine.
Is that it? I'm barely
Yeah, this mech is still pretty
For orders.
well.
Do for ya.
Still doing pretty well. Is what I want to say. What if we move you over here? 40% with the PPC. I would like to have at least a decent shot with the PPC. So I guess we will move you like
On
this
my way.
and see what we can shoot. We can shoot everything, which is awesome. So just fire away. We'll have to check the structure, whether there is any structural damage. Hopefully there is. Yes. So the structure is exposed. Ideally, if you can manage to hit this thing, that would be fantastic. So we'll move you over here. You can still take 1 or 2 shots. Should be fine. And we will fire away everything.
Affirmative.
Decent. That mech is out.
That's a kill.
Yeah, that's a kill. A really good one. Indeed. So we have the Shadowhawk left, which is not too much of a concern at the moment. We have the Griffin, which I still... Yeah, we should try to get rid of this Griffin,
Yes,
maybe.
Commander.
So what if you actually move over here and shoot it? That could be good, so at least our friends would be able to move up.
On it.
Not too impressive of a shot, but I mean, can't get lucky every time. Guarded? Really? Oh no, okay, he shoot. I thought he was just doing absolutely nothing again. I think we should be fine. We should win the mission. The question is whether we can do it with minimal damage. Okay, so you go into melee range. Interesting choice.
Took a hard hit there.
Really interesting choice. How much? Well, you're not... It's not too concerning, actually. You could melee him back. You could actually melee him back for 70 damage. But I'm not sure I want to take that. So, let's wait with you. You, on the other hand, can shoot him in the back and take away an evasion. Yeah, I guess.
Engaging target.
And it was a hit, actually. Very interesting. Maybe you can hit him from that side and destroy something. Sensors impaired. Okay, that's a good sensor lock. Another Griffin. Lots of misses. I like that. At least the PPC missed. Which is
Waiting for orders.
pretty much best case scenario. So I think we will put you... Maybe you can actually... I don't know. What if you just shoot? You do have line of sight from on that guy, which is actually something I don't like. I would have... What are the odds here? I guess we'll take that.
Moving out.
We also need to take care of the heat just a little bit. So that should be fine. I mean, we could do a precision strike and just try to shoot at the right torso, maybe? Or the leg. Let's shoot at the leg.
Got it.
Right arm destroyed. Well, at least you hit something,
Huh?
so it's fine. Trebuchet. You finish up this Griffin, please. For the love of God. Ah, it's still alive. Oh no, he is ejected. Okay. Well, good then.
Standing by.
Good. So he is still will be able to act. We could attack him from the front. Or what if we move back, like just a little bit? For example, like here. Yeah, just move here.
Aye, aye.
And then we will shoot everything except the AC-20. I think we should fire the AC-20 as well.
Affirmative.
Okay, it was a miss, unfortunately, but still, that's fine. Okay, you can shoot at this guy too. Another hit. Decent.
Receiving.
Behemoth. Okay, so yeah, he ejected. Good. And you shall fire upon him. We have only 2 enemy mechs remaining. Unless there is some more reinforcements. Which
Firing.
I wouldn't doubt actually. So the Ostsoul, what are you doing? Fire. Ugh, he didn't do jack shit. As always. The PPC missed, perfect. The rest is fine because it spreads across all our armors, more or less. So it's not too big of an issue. So I think you shall attack again and just finish this thing. We don't have any ammunition anymore for the AC-20. But there's only 2 mechs left. We can deal with them in some other way. So right leg is destroyed. That is a knockdown. I'm really interested on what a salvage will look like. Now you, okay. Well, you can move up forward.
You betcha.
And just take another shot at him. That should be fine.
Special delivery.
Special delivery! Just for you! I don't really like that these guys are just moving around and do absolutely no damage. It's just an overall waste. Okay, so we need to show the left leg. Otherwise our right leg may get destroyed, which is something I would rather avoid if possible. So just finish up the second leg, maybe. Well, that wasn't enough. The trebuchet. I really would like to get my hands on this mech. Wow. Look at that. Look at that damage. This thing is a killer. An absolute
Standing by.
annihilator. Now, what about you? Bad shots all around. Huh? Well,
Heading out.
I guess this is as good as it will get. Just fire everything. I mean, this is the last
Locking in.
remaining mech, so we might as well. So, can you move up and just do something productive? Yeah? 2 hits with the large lasers. I'll take that. So, he is coming up too. Taking the Centurion. That's fine. He is still in decent shape. At least I think so, yeah. Oh! You destroyed the AC-20. Or maybe it's just because it doesn't have any ammunition anymore. Maybe it's not destroyed. I actually don't think it's destroyed. Is it? Maybe it's destroyed, I don't know.
Good to go.
So we wanna show our left leg. So we do it like this.
Roger.
And then shoot everything else we have. I guess that's fine.
Target acquired.
Just a little bit of damage, but it's a marathon, not a sprint. So I mean, how many mechs do we have killed? Like 7 or 8? I mean, it's supposed to have been 2 lances, right? You can fire the L laser. I really don't like that your one leg is so damaged. So let's just fire the large laser and miss, of course. Even though there are no evasion pips on him. Okay, that was a good hit. I believe his side is already pretty well damaged, so maybe you can actually, well, where is the PPC? Left arm has nothing, this thing has nothing, so there is really no point in taking out the left side. So I mean, well, it's all we can do anyway, so I guess we'll shoot for the leg.
All weapons are closed.
Some more structure exposed. So yeah, he is definitely the last guy, since we are at 70% completion of destroying the pirate forces.
I hear ya.
Ah, the Vindicator. Let's move you up here. You should still have a decent amount of armor, so I guess we shall just fire everything. Left arm destroyed, and he is panicked. So maybe he will retreat? Or not? What is it? I mean, you can just shoot again with a precision strike and hopefully finish it. Not quite. But I believe that was another hit. Not sure how much he can take. How much longer he can do something. Another hit. Okay. He is out. Well, boss, how did it feel to work with real professionals? The targets are down and the good guys made it out. That's all that matters, Mayor. I believe we did reasonably well with our mechs and our lands, considering they had like at least 2 heavy mechs and like a whole bunch of medium mechs, and we just have our 4 mediums. So I'm quite satisfied with how this turned out. We also received very little damage overall, so that is good. I definitely consider that a success. Yeah, you need some repair, but I think that is totally fine. And the rest of the mechs are still available for the next mission. Now, so we do have a lot of griffins. We could actually, we would be able to get one of the griffins, but maybe it's, oh, the Whitworth is a 40-ton mech. I probably want to have at least one of the Warhammer and one of the Ostsol. I don't think we need a griffin at the moment. I don't think it's an improvement on what we currently have. Well, maybe it is, I don't know. I mean, we can take one of them, I guess. Is there anything else we desperately want? I believe we still have... We don't need medium lasers. We should still have one PPC at least. I would like to get the SRM-6. Well, there are way too many jump jets and bloody heat sinks. I hope we don't get too many of those. So we got a Locust, an AC-5, and oh, we got the L laser. That is excellent. I missed the L laser. And then the LRM-10, which is nice as well. 2 small lasers, we can also always use those. I guess it's okay. I would have liked more pieces of the Ostsol or the Warhammer. That would have been perfect, but, well, out of luck. Gotta try again. I'm not sure where... I mean, the problem is the remaining missions we have here are all higher than 2 Skull. And considering we had a decent amount of issues with these 2 Skull missions, I'm not sure whether we should actually try those. As you board, Yang asks for you to meet him in the mech bay. When you arrive, you find him grinning in front of a load of unidentifiable scrap. Commander, we got enough salvage from the Locust to put it together. He pauses, rubbing his beard, but we could save it to build another variant later. Just build the bloody thing so we can sell it, actually. I think that's all they're really good for at this point. I mean, Locusts are pretty much the worst thing you can get anyway. So we do still have a Hermes. So yeah, let's just sell this. Let's just sell this Locust. There's really not much point in keeping him around. So we shall repair EU. Were you the one which got the PPC destroyed, or the no, it was the Centurion got the AC-20 destroyed, but it seems the AC-20 is still fine. So I assume it was just that we ran out of ammunition. So we just repair you. That only takes 1 day anyways, so I guess we'll prioritize the Vindicator, and we shall distribute some experience. Now, we really need more hit percentage, so I'll guess we will take that. We need to hit something. So you should do that. What is this? I have actually never read through those. With breaching shot, passive attacks with a single weapon, ignore cover and guarded on the target. Okay, that's could be decent, but it's probably more for someone who has the AC-20. Coolant vent. Action, this unit will remove 50 extra heat this round. For the next 3 rounds, this unit will gain an extra 8 heat. I'm not too sure about that, so we'll just stick with this one. What about glitch? What do we do with you? Maybe we should also... I don't really know what we want to do with you. Probably take piloting, but I guess since you have enough experience, we'll give you the hit percent chance as well. Then we also have Behemoth and Decker. So you definitely need that.
Training confirmed.
That's for sure. And what about you? We'll also give you some more hit percentage. That should be fine. And I think we will wrap up the episode here. I will move time just a little bit, so we will have our Alpha Squad of Mech Warriors ready again for the next mission. And I think about this thing here. This is an assassination mission. I believe there are always heavy mech involved in this kind of missions. So I'm really not sure about this. Let me think about it in between episodes. So I think we'll wrap it up here. And thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, please leave a like or consider leaving a like. And I hope I see you in the next episode. Have a nice day. See you. Bye bye.